drinking my peach bedtime tea. And I don't know if you can read it from the angle that is showing up on your screen, but this says wifey on it. Let me explain. I believe I got this mug, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And I got it because I was doing things to manifest the man of my dreams. So I thought, I'm going to go to the bridal section. I was at Walmart, and I'm going to get something that will make me think of marriage and being a wife. And then in the craft section, I stumbled upon this wifey mug, and I got it, and I was so proud of myself. I'm like, I'm making strides towards my future of finding the right man for me. And I honestly don't know what happened. Okay, I do. So me and one of my friends, we were on various dating sites talking about the guys that we would come across and all the stupid shit they would say. And I remember us talking about, different guys that we had conversations with. And I literally had an outer body experience, or is it out of body experience? I'm sorry if I phrased that wrong. I'm country, y'all. Forgive me. Side note, I appreciate you guys who aren't going to correct me because you know what I mean. But I remember just sitting there thinking, this is stupid. I am spending so much of my time swiping left, swiping right, reading profiles, talking to idiots. What is the point of all this? I don't want to do this anymore. And then I just deleted all my dating apps. Now, me and the woman wound up stop being friends because I realized, I guess she realized this too, that really all we had in common was talking about drama with men. And once I stopped contributing to the conversation, there was nothing else to talk about. Now, don't get me wrong. I totally understand that I could meet a random guy at Walmart and he could wind up being a lunatic just like the men on the dating apps. I totally understand that. But it's just kind of like all these losers are in one centralized location, a dating app. And I'm just kind of asking for it. It's like you're getting mad that you keep meeting dogs, but you're at the fucking dog pound. So what do you expect? And ever since that moment, my life just got better. I felt more peaceful. I feel the happiest I've ever felt in my entire life. And, don't get me wrong. If an amazing guy comes along, sure, I'm open to that. But I'm not making it my whole entire mission in life to get a man. I'm not spending countless hours swiping left and right. I'm definitely not going to spend my money paying for memberships and super likes. I'm just going to live my life. And this isn't this whole focus on yourself speech. This is just me saying, if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And even if I do get into a nice relationship, I'm still going to continue to focus on myself, because as we've seen numerous times, these men be menning. So I might meet an amazing man and he might cheat. He might leave me. I might leave him. Something might happen to him. Unfortunately, that's out of our control. I always have to prioritize myself, and that's never going to stop. So if you want to be on dating apps, more power to you. You just do what's best for you. This is just me sharing, my experience. But I can tell you, I have been a lot happier. It's like a shift happened in my brain. And I wish this shift on more women. I really do. I was the unhappiest I've ever been in my life was when I was doing the whole dating thing. Can any of you guys relate to that? I know it's not just me. But anyway, I've kept this mug. Look at my happy face on my nails. I've kept this mug because every time I look at it, I just giggle to myself. And it makes me remember just how far I've come. Because there was a time in my life when I would pray and be in tears that God or the universe would take this desire, this obsession to get into a relationship away, because it was literally I can't talk. Anyway, there was a time in my life when it was just terrorizing me. Every day I felt like I failed because I didn't meet the one yet. Every day I would put on my makeup to go to the grocery store to attract a man, and I feel like I failed at doing it every single time. And now the pressure is off. I'm not doing anything to attract a man. I'm just living my life, and I'm just being myself. And if I do meet a man, I would like for him to fall in love with myself too. Not the self that's trying to attract someone, but the self that is just being its self.